You have to have absolute conviction and faith in what you're doing. We either do things properly or we don't do it at all.
The most important thing to me was that it was satisfying.
For me, it was a journey about making good beer. Yes, there is a lot of good beer in Australia, and I think it's a growing market. People here are genuinely interested in experimenting with flavors. It was an inspirational place to be for me. Consistency for us is paramount. So what we did was we invested in some of the best equipment, not necessarily the most expensive equipment, but some of the best equipment that you can get. Because we believe that having the tools of the trade allows us better control the environment in which that beer is made. It was a philosophical standpoint to grow into our system rather than grow our system after we've outgrown it. So we did establish a bigger system than what we thought we needed. We're 6 weeks into this and we're already looking to expand.
I wanted to import some 961 because it went well with what we did at Rooming. I wanted a couple of pallets, and he's a very persuasive man, so we ended up with a container full of this stuff and not quite sure what to do with it. So Lazen came down to Melbourne to support us getting it out there. Basically, it went from there.
One day we were in Sydney hawking our beer, and he mentioned that we had gone back to our roots. And I said, what do you mean? He said, hawkers. And I didn't know what hawkers were. And he said, well, the original Lebanese, the original Italians, Greeks, and immigrants to Australia were all hawkers. And so when we decided to do this project, that was exactly what we called it. There is a two-facet approach to this business. There is the artistry of crafting a beer and designing a beer, but there's also the hard fact that you've got to get out there and sell this beer. And so I think we've got a fantastic mix with our team.
There's no two people alike in the brewery, which is great. We're all completely different characters and bring something different to the business. When we were at the Great Australian Beer Festival, and I noticed that people were coming back not only for tasters, they were asking for full serves, people coming back time and time again. That's when I thought, I think we're onto something because this is satisfying people.
When we did win at Geelong, which was the second day after we kegged our beer, it was a relief for the whole team, I think.
It was, confirmation that that work that we were doing was heading in the right direction. If you want to think about it, you can. But if you want to just drink it, you can. And I think that's probably
that's a good description of what we're trying to do.